careful, honey.
Huh?
So this room is the discovery room. It gets its name because it's the first room we found on accident. So that staircase there going all the way up, imagine being the foreman on that project and you use some dynamite and bam, you're in this space right here. You had no idea it was here. So I think that's pretty fun to think about. But the other reason we call this room the discovery room is that 90% of all the crystals we'll see throughout the cave are in this first room. So it's going to be a little scientific at first while we're going over all the formations, just so you have the context of what we're looking at throughout the rest of the space. Speaking of the space, we now know that this got here from that hollowing out process and as a result of all that volcanic activity, but the filling in is caused by the rain. We talked about the carbon dioxide, we talked about how when the water comes through the rock, it's super acidic, it's dissolving all of that calcium, but as soon as it leaves the rock behind and enters our room, the carbon dioxide goes away and the crystal is left behind. In this case, as these water droplets fall, it leaves behind a tiny ring, and those rings will stack and stack with each falling water drop, growing about an inch per 100 years. So it's a pretty slow process. And that is also if conditions are constant. So we're definitely not getting that amount of rain every single day in Redding, California. So these guys could be even older than that. If you look all the way across this back wall here, there are soda straws, or these little tubular stalactites hanging out in this whole space. Some of them get clogged and they look like chili peppers. And some of them look a little bit more like ice cream cones, like this guy here. And even though the tube got clogged, the crystal's still gonna grow on the outside of it now, and he'll just keep on growing until he's like this one. So the soda straws turn into these bad boys, the stalactites. The opposite of a stalactite is a stalagmite. So we got both of those here. Stalactite has the letter C in it for ceiling. It holds tight to the ceiling. Stalagmite has a G in it for ground. It grows on the ground, and that's how I like to tell them apart. If they combine like they do over here, you can get a column, and if you look in the center, you can see the line in the middle where the two of them connect. And that is growing on a big pile of flowstone. So flowstone is named for looking like flowing water because it's created by flowing water. There's a hole right here.